Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo January 17, 2023. You can be entertaining others with your observations today. Others appreciate your viewpoint and insights. People are responsive and are more inclined to understand what you're trying to communicate. Today is lovely for creative ideas and truly innovative thinking. Mercury remains retrograde for a few more days, however, and it's not yet a time for pushing things forward, but you're finding new ways to approach old problems. You may be waiting for information, but this allows you to reconsider options. You're not stressing over roadblocks today, and this helps you see the opportunities to learn and heal. Life was filled with thorns and frustrations, but you're singing a whole new tune. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion and energy, has returned to life in your solar house of achievement. On the one hand, this could significantly shift your priorities from your personal and romantic life and make it harder for singles to meet someone new if they're constantly on the grind. Couples may feel friction, too, if you're burning the candle at both ends but not making quality, intimate time. Be sure you have your cap on right as you venture into this newfound period. What will you observe? As the moon enters its fall, Scorpio, you may feel more psychic than usual at work. The observant, intuitive lunar energy will help you hone in on minute details at work. You may find yourself observing how your co-workers interact with one another and you more than usual. Although the lunation can help you understand the complexities of your immediate work environment or find out secret information, you will need to be careful about reading into every little detail. Know when to take a step back to avoid analysis paralysis. When the moon leaves your income sector today, this will do more than leave you with a better sense of where the money is as it wraps up its first visit for the year. 3 days after Mars' direct turn in your career sector and as the only visit while Venus, the planet of money, is in your work sector, the moon formed a friendly aspect to both over the last few days, leaving you with a whole new sense of what's possible. Today's planetary configuration emphasizes your emotions. If you set the stage properly, this aspect allows you to see into your mind more clearly. Set the stage with yoga, rest, exercise, and mindful eating. Allow yourself to know what you've been avoiding. Ask for awareness so that you can progress along your path. It's important to eschew all inner judgment. The self cannot make itself known amid judgment. Be your own best friend by practicing unconditional self-love. Don't say anything about yourself you wouldn't say about a friend. Revel in the glory of this day, for it is all about you. Do not worry about having to divide your attentions between home and the office today. Family first is your slogan right now. Explore the legacy your ancestors have left you, and see where your involvement in it will enhance the birthright of your children. You may even become wistful, due to some memory of a pleasant family experience. You may find that you have a sudden desire to bring out the nostalgic memorabilia that you had stored away. If so, reopen those cartons and blow off the dust. Just 3 days after the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, left your relationship sector, the moon returns for its first visit to your communication sector for the year. The moon was not only in Virgo when Juno left last week, but they clashed just before they both left, flushing out any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs. While this has left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, the moon returns with a chance to give this a voice. It was just 3 days ago that the moon, making its first visit to Virgo for the year, clashed with the asteroid Juno, just as the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships was about to leave your relationship sector. 3 days on both are gone, but as the moon returns to your communication sector, it is with a chance to give anything this may have flushed out a voice. Our eyes in the sky. The Libra moon squares Pluto in Capricorn early in the day, creating power dynamics and struggles with others. This is a moment when arguments can occur, because we feel it's important to assert our beliefs and be heard. Later, the moon enters Scorpio and shares a minor frustration with Jupiter in Aries, heightening passions and taking matters to the extreme. You get on famously with everyone you meet, and it appears you are friendlier than ever. Your helpful and obliging nature encourages others to be ready to lend a hand and be especially keen to return your kindnesses. Now is a good time to introduce yourself to a potential employer or enter important discussions, which ultimately turn out well. Slow down. With all the activities you're involved in, both your mind and body need more relaxation than you're allowing them. Listen to your body, and do something good for your health. Pay more attention to the balance between activity, relaxation, and pleasure. A deep tissue massage often works wonders. If you plan to make some financial transactions, wait a little and think things over at your leisure. There are some obstacles in the way that prevent the matter being handled as smoothly as you imagined. Even though you'd like to buy something, far better to wait if you want a favorable outcome. The people you talk to are considerate, and any social occasion provides you and everybody who attend with a wonderful experience, where you can enjoy a convivial atmosphere and pleasant company. In such a relaxed atmosphere, the chances are that you make new friends. It is also possible for you to renew old friendships. Just after midnight, the Libra moon squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking erratic behavior. As many of us will be asleep at this hour, this influence can manifest in unsettling dreams or even nightmares. Pay attention to whatever arises in these visions, as they can be cathartic. A confrontation with latent fears will allow us to exorcise whatever unconscious anxieties are festering in our minds. Unhealthy behaviors we commit to dealing with head-on following this transit can be purged from our lives. Following this, the moon enters a void period lasting until the morning. You're resourceful and happy to spend time on improving your appearance and behaving as well as you possibly can. You feel affectionate towards those closest to you, or if single, your positive attitude has a marked effect on the way you respond. Not feeling like anything too physically demanding, you prefer a good time in pleasant surroundings. Exercise self-control and don't make agreements without first thinking them through. Otherwise, you could get involved in unnecessary disagreements. You may receive an offer from someone you find attractive, but don't be too upset if it doesn't go your way. Feeling restless, you may resort to overeating but must resist the temptation to overindulge. Be careful with your health and avoid pushing yourself too far. Circumstances sometimes result in greater difficulties arising than you might expect, and for this reason you need to save and ration your energy. Take a step back, don't get unduly stressed. Being too ambitious doesn't help you achieve your goal. Before sunup, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course. Although we may have struggled with a bad night's sleep, awakening into a Scorpio lunar period provides us with the emotional fortitude to handle our problems. Instead of repressing what has been revealed, we have the means to confront it over the next 2 days. We are now equipped to dig into our psychological workings without running away from what we discover.